In many AI applications in other industries, we see that the productivity boost, the productivity gains is bigger for the less experienced, the lower productivity workers. Is that plausible in radiology as well?
Yeah, I think that's going to likely be the case. And one of the challenges in the implementation and dissemination of the tools where you're looking to find specific findings, like a fracture or a lung nodule, one of the challenges with those is when you are in the business of doing that all the time and you've become very expert at that, is the tool might not do much better than you. However, if you're somebody, for example, who's not subspecialized in a particular area of the body, then it may be performing better for you than the person who's a subspecialist. And so for those reasons, I think you're right, and I think that there's more of an opportunity there. But I also think conversely, that's the reason why for many expert radiologists, some of the AI tools that have come out to date they have added time without being very helpful from a test performance standpoint.
Interesting. I'm just thinking about the stress and the psychology of somebody reading images all day. So say I'm reading 60 cases a day, and right now 50% are easy and 50% are hard. Now my team of AI bots is handling a lot of the 30 easy cases. And so as a radiologist, I'm now stuck with only hard cases all day long. Do you think, since the easy cases will go to our bots first, will the AI make the radiology job more stressful because what is left for the expert is all the hard stuff?
That is a really tough question. I think the answer depends on a few things. There's a potential there for AI to help a lot with the more complicated cases. Now, it's not going to be, for example, the AI isn't going to say in 5 different ways that the case is normal. That's obviously, cognitively much easier than a case where there's many, many abnormal findings. But even if there are a lot of abnormalities, the question is, I think, at a human level, what are you operationally doing with that? Are all the measurements made and you're trying to understand whether the disease has progressed or whether what you're seeing is due to a treatment effect? That kind of determination, one person might say, well, that's complexity, but that is also what motivates us to try to do the best for our patients. That's sort of at the heart of what we're interested in doing for people. That's why we went into the field. So if I read a series of cases where I wasn't actually adding value, that wouldn't be cognitively great either.